This is an example of creating a Visual Basic console program in Visual Studio and how to submit that program. I'm working on assignment number 4. On my computer to start up Visual Studio, I just hit my Windows key, VS, hit enter. Go to New Project. Make sure that Visual Basic is selected. Make sure Console is selected. I'm going to call this ASSG4. And make sure that you put it in a folder that you can get to. I'm going to put mine on my removable disk, CIS 116, assignments in week 4, like that. Select the folder. So now you create your program name and then you put it in your folder a week or something like that, and you say OK. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take and change our module name here. From module 1, you right click on that and say rename. And we're going to call it ASSG404, like that. And say yes. Notice how it automatically changes it up here. The next thing we're going to do is we always add this line plus another line now. First line is going to be your name and all this information. Okay. Here we want to say this is ASSG04. We're going to add 2 numbers together. Like that. Next line here, we're always going to type in option strict on. That will enforce our variable rules. We'll talk about that later. Notice how it makes a sub for you right away called main, which is the first subroutine that's going to execute for this program. And now we're going to create some remarks in here. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create variables. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get info. We're going to calculate. Then we're going to display. Like that. Talk about how to create variables, but real simply it's DIM, name of a variable, first num, comma, we'll make a second, and then a total as integer, like that. And then we're going to be very much like Small Basic, okay? But rather than saying text screen, we're going to say console. Whoop. Right there. Dot Writeline, just like that. And then we're just going to say something like welcome to my program, like that. And then we're going to ask a question, console dot write this time, okay, because we want to stay on the same line with the prompt. Type first number, like that. And then we're going to read, okay, console dot read. You have to do a read line if you're going to read a number, like that. Okay, and we're going to assign that to that first number is equal to, like that. Right away we get an error. That squiggly line tells us, well, this is going to be a string and this is going to be integer. Convert to integer. Beautiful, just like that. And then we're going to copy this because this is really close to what we want to do here. But this time we're going to say second number. And we're going to see right here, we're going to say second number, like that. And let's do a little calculation to say total is equal to first number plus second number. Okay, and then let's display this. Okay, console dot Writeline. Okay, and then we're going to say first number dot. Here we have to say the string, okay, because we can't print out an integer, it has to be a string. So that converts it to a string. And we're also going to say plus, and then plus a second number, dot to string. And then we're going to say quotation equals, whoops, I did the wrong one, shifted it, plus equals, and then the total, dot to string, just like that. When we try this program to run it, okay, we always go to debug and start without debugging. We'll explain why in class. I got an error, and I'm going to say no, I forgot to put a plus in here. That, there we go. Debug, start without debugging. Okay, first number is 2, second number is 3, and yep, it works, okay. Make sure you save all. Close down. And now we're going to submit this. We're going to go to our assignment right here. And we're going to send it just a .vb file. I'm going to browse my computer to my removable disk. CIS 116 assignments week 4. And here's my, I don't want to send it to folder now. Okay. And once again, double click on assignment 4. And here's my assignment.vb. This is the file I want. I don't want anything more than this. Just that one. So we can double click on that and you can submit. If we take a look at that file right here, right there, if I take and I open that with Notepad, I can read it. It's just an ASCII text file of your code right there, and that's what I would like to have submitted.